Perfect. Thank you so much, Courtney. My name is Haven Allen, and I'm a CEO and co-founder of mHUB. And it's an absolute honor today to talk to you about the Illinois Clean Tech Coalition. This is a public-private partnership that was formed really to look at how we can leverage our competitive advantages and focus in on a growth industry that really has the opportunity to create equitable impact and equitable access to jobs. You know, our vision ultimately is to position Illinois as a national leader in energy infrastructure. You're looking at producing the products and services that advance energy transmission, distribution, storage, and management capabilities, and really in technologies that can impact the world. And do so while focusing on historically underserved and coal-impacted communities across the state. And we look at that from a process, a governance, and an outcomes-based equity model. The way we formed our partnership was by pulling people together from around the state through an open RFP process and looked at the full value chain and how we create demand and how we create businesses of the future, how we build production capacity so that we're creating jobs and enabling a manufacturing supply chain, but then deploying technology for test beds, but in creating those demand conditions. Our partnership, as you can see on this slide, bridges both community-based organizations, universities, national labs, and nonprofits that have a long history of partnering around innovation and commercialization and the creation of new technology clusters. We're going to hit it from commercializing deep innovation, focused on building a distributed network of small business support centers, focusing on both commercializing tech, but also building construction capacity around the state so that we can support the installation of technology. We have a huge focus on leveraging the second largest manufacturing economy in the country and retooling that to capture this growth opportunity, but then supporting them in adopting new carbon mitigating technologies and then leveraging a statewide workforce there. As I said, equity is at the core of what we built, and we've tried to attack this from a process-oriented state. Manas, next slide, please. And doing so both in the way that we identified partners, brought them to the table, the way that we selected and drove those partners to ensure that the investments and the outcomes were distributed equitably. And then as we build this partnership, ensure that the governance continues to grow and all voices are at the table helping to drive the growth of the partnership. With that, Manas, I'll turn it over to you quickly to run through some of the outcomes.
Yeah, I think, the outcomes and the impact really come from the collaboration of all the different sectors, from workforce, from manufacturing, from the innovation side. And it's really scaling a lot of the activity that's already happened and then adding really just a strong focus in this opportunity around clean technologies. And so as you can see, a lot of patent developments, a lot of businesses launched, really nearly 5,000 direct jobs created, but a lot more indirect. Those direct jobs are largely in the tech sector. Indirect would be more on the manufacturing side. Individuals trained need to be a part of this equation to ensure this all comes together. And then revenue generated in investment attracted come from those new businesses launched, the new products being filtered into this growing economy. And these numbers were based off of really the past 5 years of economic impact that mHUB has had in its core business, understanding it's a broader group of individuals and a larger opportunity. So, really, as we look at our coalition and what we've packaged together here, I think that there's opportunities to go even bigger, to have more impact. And I think, when we're looking to talk to philanthropies out there, it's we've got equity and inclusion is core to every single project that we've got. We've got community groups built into them. And we're building a great foundation. The opportunity really is to just increase the participation in these programs. I think they're all built to scale, to last a long time, and to self-sustain themselves. Corporations partnering in R&D, being part of accelerators, hiring from the training programs, and then inevitably connecting to the supply chain to buy these new products. And of course, federal agencies, similar, is increasing the investment opportunity to drive more market adoption and to put us on a good, strong footing as we continue to accelerate this growth.